just get Akassh in. Akassh, the US government officially is now saying that the word gender will not be used in all official communication. The word sex will be used. And the word sex will be used because it is a biological reality. You are either male or you are female. While gender, they say, gender is a subjective concept that is disconnected with biological reality. I want to ask you how the transgender community, we know how the transgender community is reacting in the United States of America. You're watching all of this play out in India, many thousands of miles away. How are you reacting to it as a man who's transitioning into a woman?
I would say I'm a human transitioning into a human only. Why are we so constructively objectifying you're a man or a woman, right? We're human first. Do America forgotten the fact that they're human and they're human first? Also, a co-panelist said it's a dangerous trend. You know what is dangerous trend? Is to breaching into people's privacy. The dangerous trend is someone self-proclaimed becomes a messiah for women in sports. That's a dangerous trend. The trend which is dangerous is to giving bats and sticks in people's hand and telling them to be the moral policing. And the right wing back in US is not at all only those who are straight or who are men and women. There is a support group from the community itself for right wing. Back home in India, we also have a right wing group which is supporting to the right wing ideology of policies. What about them? Also, you have to understand it is the first and the initial thought against the diversity at large. I can really talk about it being just a man and a woman and an LGBTQ issue, but let's not forget how and what he said for the H-1B visa. And the diaspora for the Indian community was all enchanted because the kind of opinion he had against diversity.
But now he's saying H-1 visa is a very good program. The point is...
So are we going to trust somebody who's going to wake up from one side of a bed and say it's all good, and the other side of bed he sleeps and he says it's all bad?
No, here's the question.
See, Trump will go and come and
Mr.
go.
Trump says all of this transgender business is all woke stuff.
Oh, perfect.
The fact is that you cannot have government policy and reservations and diversity in universities, in government departments based on all this wokeism.
No, I think he should be worried about the fact that at least he should be the last one giving moral policings to people back in their homes. Because let's not forget the casinos he used to run when he was a shrewd businessman. I would be very, very open to say this, that he's the last one to tell people what to do or what not to do, because he was the most obscene businessman, shrewd, while he was all doing business. I think this is also a business tactic. Yeah. So instead of telling people who they wish to be, he should really bring in a policy where he can implement something for the effect so-called sports issues, so-called women in sports. But the idea is you should bring a policy. But it is easier to ban than to bring in change.